Hi guys, it's Julie. Welcome back to my wonderful BC life. I'm back today with another combination Dollarama and Dollar Tree haul to share with everybody. I'll start off with Dollar Tree, I think. And one thing I got, which is a repurchase, and this was $1.75, was the Ben's Original Fast and Fancy Rice, the country chicken flavor. I got one of those. And then I also got, $1.75, the Ben's Original Fast and Fancy Homestyle Chicken Flavor and Wild Rice. One package of those. And then this is another repurchase. It's the fat-free Jell-O white chocolate pudding, which is now $1.75. I hate when things like that go up all the time. I mean, I know it's more expensive at other stores, but you don't want this starting to creep up to the prices that the other stores charge, you know? But anyway, I got one of those. And I also got one of the fat-free vanilla puddings, also $1.75. And then Dave tends to eat, as we know, peanuts. I buy him the big bag of peanuts over at Dollarama. And I don't mind having peanuts maybe once a week. I don't mind having a little cup full of peanuts. But they're not my thing. I don't love peanuts enough to eat them every day, whereas Dave does. So I thought, when he's sitting there munching on some peanuts, what am I going to munch on? You know, when you see him eating something, you end up wanting something too. So I decided to grab a couple of things. And one of them was the little bags of the Old Dutch corn chips, the original flavor, 85 gram. Those were $1.50, and I bought 2 bags of those. So if Dave's munching on his peanuts, I can just put a few corn chips in a bowl, and that'll satisfy me. And I also picked up some of the Planters hulled sunflower seeds. These are the salted ones, a 150 gram bag for $1.50. I can put a few of those in a bowl if Dave is eating his peanuts, and then that'll satisfy me too. And then the next item, I more or less bought it with Dave in mind, although I got to admit I like them myself. But anyways, it was $1.50 for the 104 gram bag of the little O. Henry bars. I thought Dave might like those for movie night or something, or to share with me. That would be nice, because I like those too. But anyway, I'm not worrying about it. I'm still trying to lose some weight. So, you know, I've been doing a lot of walking and you know, a fair amount of hiking and stuff. So hopefully I'm getting down a little bit. I'm not stepping on the scale though. I find it so depressing when you step on that scale, and I know this from history, you know, that Dave and I, we were working so hard on this a few years ago, and don't get me wrong, I lost over 60 pounds at the time, but I found it so depressing. Some weeks you knew you were good, your diet was good all week, you'd been hiking like a mad fiend all week, and you'd step on the scale and you'd like, oh no, how could it go up? It's just so depressing that way. So the way I'm looking at this, I am not stepping on that scale, because it'll just depress me if it doesn't say what I want it to. But what I'm doing is I will just, you know, ignore the scale, and I figure over time my clothing is going to tell me if I've lost weight. My mirror is going to tell me if I've lost weight. I may not know exactly how many pounds, but I will know if I've lost weight. And I think I may have lost a smidgen, so it's a start. But like I say, I don't know exactly, and this is just the way I'm going to do it. If, like I say, I figure if you lose enough weight, you will be able to tell whether you have a scale or not. So anyway, enough about that. Now also from Dollar Tree, I find at this time of the year, when I'm out in sandals, my feet get filthy. I mean, it's embarrassing how dirty they can get if I'm out hiking on a dirty trail or something like that. And Dave can be walking with me too, And although he doesn't wear sandals as much as I do, his feet will not get as dirty as mine will. And I don't know why that is. Do I drag my feet? Is it because he's usually walking in front of me and then his dirt kicks up onto me? I don't know. But I know I get very dirty feet. And because of that, I am going through a lot of washcloths, because whenever I'm out in my sandals, I have to come home and get a washcloth and clean my feet. So I picked up the Home Collection 2-pack of 100% cotton washcloths. They're a 13 by 13 inch. And for $1.50, those will be washing my dirty feet. I tell you, it's just awful. It really is. Just terrible. Anyway, my last item from Dollar Tree is something that I got originally one of these with Dave, and I've since purchased 2 more for him. When he's at work, he likes wearing a baseball cap. I think he likes keeping the sun out of his eyes and stuff. But anyway, they had these baseball caps at Dollar Tree, and what a great deal these are. I'm surprised that they're not flying off the shelves a little faster than what they are, but these are a fantastic deal. Now, I was trying to figure out what this name on the label says, and I think it's supposed to be a funny way of saying for your size, because underneath of that it says made for your size, but it's got this funny label on here. You can see what I'm talking about. I'm guessing that says for your size, only spelt with a Z and spelt in some strange way. I don't know. But anyway, these caps, as you can see, it's got the holes in there for ventilation to keep your head cooler. Nice shape to it. And they come in different sizes, small to extra large. And Dave, when he got the first one, he says, I'm amazed. He says, it's a good hat. He says, it's not blowing off my head, and it gets quite breezy when he's at work. It seems like the wind just funnels down the island highway. So, like I say, he was quite happy with it. So I picked up 2 more for him. And they did have, that one's like a dark green. The other ones that we got for him are not a really light green, but sort of a medium green. And they did have a bunch of other colors. I need to find his size in maybe a black one and a navy blue, because I know they had those colors. They also had, I believe, red and pink. I can't remember. They might have had some more colors too. They had a bunch of different colors, I know that. But anyway, for $1.50, that is a great deal on those hats. And like I say, I picked up a few for him because he does go through them. So now the next items will be on my Dollarama side here. And this is just one of those repurchases for one of those nights when you don't feel like making too much. And it's the Chef Boyardee beef ravioli, 425 grams. Looks like so. And that was $1.75. Now the next item, this is a repurchase. Pick these up all the time. The 150-gram bag of the Lay's Classic Chips for $2.50 for burger night or whenever Dave feels like munching on chips. And this goes along with the category of things that I might be inclined to munch on a little bowl of when Dave is having his peanuts. And that's the Old Dutch Popcorn Twists, 175-gram bag. Looks like so. And this was $3.25. And it's got a caramel corn recipe on the back. I thought that sounds kind of interesting. I wonder what that's all about. I haven't read it, but let's see. What do you add to it? In a 2-quart saucepan, cook together for 2 minutes the following caramel sauce ingredients: half a pound of butter, not margarine, but butter it specifies, 1 cup of brown sugar, and half a cup of light corn syrup. Then you have to add some baking soda, and this will cause your mixture to foam up, it says. Allow the foam to cook down slightly. I would have thought that said cool. Anyway, it says cook. Then stop cooking the caramel sauce mixture. Pour the caramel mixture over the popcorn twists and stir until mixed. Then place in the oven at 250 for 45 minutes. Stir at least every 10 to 15 minutes. Remove from oven and pour on wax paper. Allow to cool slightly and break apart. Enjoy. Sounds tasty. I don't imagine I'm going to be making it, but it does sound very, very tasty to me. I can see me eating it, but I'd probably better not, as we know. Anyway, my little birdie friends, they're kind of poo-pooing my bird seed out there. Now, I did buy that other kind that I had in my last haul, and I made the mistake of not removing the bird seed that they didn't seem to like. I sort of pushed a bunch of it out into that tray that I have hanging down, and I thought, well, if they still want it, it's there. But I was hoping that the finch feed that I got the seeds, that it would fall down and then maybe they would like that better. But anyway, so far they seem to be ignoring my seeds a lot. But they did kind of like this, or something was eating it anyway. And it's the Copain Buddy Suet. And this one's the peanut treat. I got them another one of those. They were $1.75, and I also got them a berry treat, same price. They did have these, and I'm not sure if they just had the one flavor over at Dollar Tree, and I'm not sure if it was the same price or whether it was $1.50. Might have been the same price, but I'm not positive. Anyway, I'm having a hot flash, in case you can't tell that I'm getting very uncomfortable. But that's typical of me. Anyway, I got for $2.25 some of the Hercules clear multi-purpose bags. 8 extra large bags, 31 by 42 inch, and they fit a 121 liter container. That's like so. I use those all the time. So the last item that I got was something I saw at Dollarama, and I had not seen it there before. As soon as I saw it, I thought I could possibly use that. We are hoping to move at some point in the year if we can find something in our price range that we can both agree on that we like. And if that's the case, we are going to have to be moving furniture. And I thought, you know, you never know what you're going to have to move or when, because sometimes you might have something in one spot and think, oh, you know, I don't like it in that spot. I think it needs to be in a different spot, and then you have to move it. And with my rotten back, I just can't lift things like I used to be able to do. So when I saw this, I thought this could be just what we need. It's called Super Sliders. Slide furniture effortlessly across any surface. It does say for use on carpets and rugs. But if you look on the back of it, it does also say that it mentions that if you were using it on a hard surface floor, to make sure that there's no dirt or grit, because it could scratch the floor, which goes without saying. You know, you shouldn't be pushing something across a floor if you've got dirt and grit anyway. So anyway, for $5, I thought that was a great deal, and I'm sure we'll be using that at some point. So that was my video for today. I hope everybody enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit the like button. And also, if you haven't already subscribed, I'd love it if you would. And be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all so you don't miss any of my uploads. I hope everybody is doing well, healthy, and happy, and I hope you've got some fun plans for the weekend. To be honest, I really don't, but next weekend I do. Next weekend is the Silly Boat Regatta here in Nanaimo, and that's an absolute hoot to watch. These people, what they do is they build some sort of a boat out of whatever. I mean, it can't be a professionally made boat. It's just made out of water bottles or pool noodles or whatever they can make it out of. And they have to make it on the spot. So it can't be made like ahead of time. They have to make it the day of right there in the park. They have to put it together, assemble it, and then they have to race around, and it's an absolute hoot. If you haven't seen it and you want to see what I'm talking about, go back and check through my videos. I do have last year's race. I did a video on that, and also I did a video the year before that, and it's so fun to watch. I mean, I'm just laughing my head off whenever I'm watching it. It's so funny. But anyway, like I said, I hope everybody's going to have a fun weekend. And until next time, bye-bye.
Bonus here, eh, Jerk?
Yeah.
You guys see the seal through the discos.
Just